Hi, Vicky here. Welcome back again for rule number 4 for speaking a silent English. Now rule number 4 is important. In fact, they are all important. Of course they are. But this one is also very important and very different. Very different from what you learn in the normal schools, in the normal textbooks. Now rule number 4 is learn deeply. So let me talk about what do I mean by deeply. Well, it's if you think about the ocean or the sea or the water, right? We have shallow water, which is just at the top, but then we have very deep water. It means it goes down very far. So what do we mean by learn deeply? Well, imagine your head, imagine your brain is the ocean, and we want the English go to in all the way. We want the English go to in deep into your brain, right? We want it to be a part of you, just like your native language, your normal language that you speak since you were baby, that you have been speaking since you were baby. So that's deep learning. Deep learning is the key to automatic speaking. So when I say automatic speaking, I mean speaking English without thinking, no translating, no thinking about grammar rules. You just speak, it comes out easily. No thinking, no trying, you don't need to try, right? When you speak your language, you don't need to try. It doesn't feel difficult. It feels super easy. You want to say something, you say it. There's no translating, there's no thought. Well, that's what you want with English. Well, the key to that automatic speaking is deep learning. And the problem is in school with textbooks. You learn the opposite way. You learn a lot of things, right? In the textbook, a lot of vocabulary, new vocabulary words, a lot of grammar rules. So you learn them, but you learn them very fast, and so you don't really remember them well. Maybe you say that you know grammar, maybe you say that you know their words, but you really know them, because when I say no, I mean you know it, but you can also use it quickly, easily, and automatically. Can you use all the English grammar without thinking? Do you know? Do you know the vocabulary so well that it comes out of your mouth automatically? Again, no thinking, no translating, no talking to things, no pausing when you speak, no strange breaks. So if you have the problems, it's okay. It's normal because you learned in school. And what happened in school with textbooks? They all they usually go very fast, right? Chapter 1, and then a few days later, chapter 2, and the chapter have so many new words and a lot of new grammar. There's no much on chapter of the textbook. If you a lot of information, if you're lucky to one chapter in a week, and then boom, on to chapter 2 the next week, and then the next week another one and another one and another one, and you're going very fast, and a lot of students think, oh, I'm learning very fast, so fast. This is great. The problem is you're not really learning. You're continually not learning it deeply. That's why you take a test, you get a good score, but when you try to really speak to an American, to a Canadian, a British person, you can do it or you do it, but it's harder bad. That's because you did not learn deeply. So you don't want that. You want automatic speaking. How do you learn deeply? Well, again, it's very simple. It's very simple, but again, very powerful. Learn deeply really means repeating a lot. So in our system, you learn one lesson set, the same lesson set for at least 1 week. And our lesson set, they are not like textbook chapters. You don't have 50 new words in them, okay? You have conversation or piece of conversation, and then you will got a mini story lesson, which we will talk about later. But again, it's just another kind of lesson, and then you learn the same words and phrase in that, and you have a vocabulary lesson and you learn the same one thing just again. We are repeating the same stuff all the time. We do it we do it in different ways so that you are not bored. You won't be bored because you get the same information, but in many different situations, in different kind of lesson in different ways, and you need a lot of repetition. We have again did a lot of research about this. For example, when you see a new word or new phrase, how many times do you need to hear it and understand it before you will remember it and can use it? How many times do you think? Normally, 20 maybe? 10? Well, the answer is actually 30 or more. 30, 30, at least 30 times. Just for an American, me, if I'm reading a book and I see a new word, a new English word, I actually need to see that word about 30 times and basically understand it, right? Because I understand everything else. I can guess I can guess the meaning well 30 times before I really don't know it deeply and can use it automatically. Now for you, English is not your first language. You probably need 15 times or 100 times. So now maybe you see one of the problem with school and textbooks. Probably you did not repeat all that grammar, all the vocabulary words and phrase. You didn't repeat them enough. And when I say repeat, I don't mean studying some list and in a book. I mean hearing it, listening, hearing it, and then understanding it correctly. And then you need to hear it again and understand and hear it again and again and again and again. It goes deeper, deeper, deeper until finally, one day, it's automatic. It happens very certainly. It's beginning. You feel like nothing is happening, right? You listen, you listen, you know, listen was on of our big important rules, probably the most important. But you need this one also. It's not just listening. It's deep. It's deep listening. It's deep listening so that you are hearing again. So after the first 20, 20 times, you still feel like, well, nothing is happening. You know, I understand, but my speaking is the same. It's because you need deeper learning. So what we find is that with our members who succeed, and most of them do, they need this deep learning. So if nothing is happening, nothing suddenly boom. One day the word comes out automatically. It's amazing, it's a great feeling. So that's what you want. You need deeper learning. You need to repeat everything you listen to. You you must repeat it again every day for at least 7 days. More is better. So that's it. Again, a very simple rule and very powerful rule. That's rule number 4. Learn deeply. Alright, I will see you later. Bye bye.